The Nigerian Maritime Academy in Oron has come a long way and it has been doing very well. One of the things we could count as the benefits we got from the last tenure or the first tenure of this administration is the fact that the fortunes of the Nigerian Maritime Academy Oron really turned around. A lot of things came into reality, facilities sprang up here and there, and some of these facilities, which are of international standards, were recently commissioned. And special thank you to NIMASA because a lot of the funding, majority of the funding, was provided by NIMASA. When Right Honorable Rotimi Amaechi assumed office in 2015 as Minister of Transportation, he set up an interim management committee to ensure that the Maritime Academy of Nigeria, Oron, is repositioned to serve the maritime sector in Nigeria. He also appointed Commodore Emmanuel Efedwa as the rector of the institution charged to lead the new management to a new dawn. So when the academy had its graduation ceremony in 2018, which was actually the first since 2012, it was an indication that the narrative was changing for the academy.
We should give thanks to the Honorable Minister of Transportation, Right Honorable Chibike Rotimi Amaechi, for listening to the maritime stakeholders and ensuring that the restructuring actually happened, because he made sure that he was keeping weekly tabs on us to know how well we were doing. We took up the challenge. It was like an uphill task. Or with the contributions of the IMC, their recommendations, I had the great job of doing the implementation, and we have done our best. At least 80% of what we set out to do we have achieved.
So, when the funding by NIMASA is right, the management of the academy led by Commodore Efedwa is right. What you get are projects like this: a multi-purpose auditorium, a simulation center, a sports complex, standard swimming pools, an ICT center, amongst others. And when the Minister of Transportation visited to commission the project, he was proud of the new narrative.
That's improvement. We've seen the improvement. It means that the management has changed. So we need to encourage them. We need to also fund them. They have been able to try to complete most of those projects that were abandoned. He has promised to hire more lecturers, especially from outside the country. The government must enable them to do that. But key to that is that they must also train our people. Because at the end of the day, most of those who are coming from overseas will require special funds, and they will not stay here forever. So you need to send your people out for training and bring them back to take over from those who you may have hired to teach. So that becomes more of a short-time measure. They've also promised to buy a lot of equipment. Now they're buying this the simulator that they bring. They should also focus on other equipment. Make the academic, the housing environment, the social environment conducive for the students, so that you know that this is an academic institution.
Speaking earlier, the rector of the academy, Commodore Emmanuel Efedwa, noted that the focus of the management at the academy is to ensure quality human capacity development for the Nigerian maritime industry.
Talking about sea time for cadets, that has been a very big challenge. But this management will resolve this problem come end of this year. We're already in talks with relevant ship owners. They are coming to conclude the talks with us in the next 2 weeks, where cadets, instead of going to some funny environments to go and do their series, they will go straight on board and we shall provide them with logs. They will be supervised on board. They will spend their 4 months on board before they come back here for further trainings. And when they finish HND2, they will go straight on board and stay 1 year. We have the money to pay for their stay on those ships. So we're already talking with the owners.
Every great nation is also a great shipping country. Every great shipping country is a great nation.
Maritime in Nigeria is growing, so you need to be informed about the work of the regulatory body of the Nigerian maritime industry.
My name is Daku Kupidesai. I bet you're going to find out that it's a time well spent.
For news, views, and reviews, join us every week on this station on NIMASA This Week.